It's 8:05 on this Saturday morning, February 4th, 2017, and it's time now for the Peter Channel Saturday Morning News on this Saturday morning, February 4th, 2017. Go! Go! Good morning to you all on this lovely Saturday morning, February 4th, 2017. Dear, the time is 8:05 on this Saturday morning, February 4th, 2017, and we got a temperature of 20 degrees here in Dalton today. High's going to be 30. You're not a Peter Chill. Morning news at 8:05 on this Saturday morning here. Top story is in Washington where the White House is preparing to fight for President Donald Trump's immigration order after a federal judge on Friday halted it nationwide. Vincent Viola, the billionaire owner of the Florida Pet President President Trump's deputy for the Secretary of Army, withdrew its nomination Friday night, citing difficulties investing himself from his businesses. President Trump's decision Friday to quickly slap new sanctions on Iran after it conducted a missile test signals for the hard turn to the new administration that intends to take to Iran. The administration was told to turn over the names of all lawful permanent residents and visa holders removed from the state by the ban. President Trump responded to a failed attack in Paris with his trademark in the statement. Europe's not amused, says the bold green massacre that Kelly and Conway limited never happened, but it has triggered the Trump-Clinton battle. The Federal Communication Commission, named chairman, made what could be the least politically risky move in his entire tenure. He's ended the agency's investigations into companies for giving away free stuff. Huge signs of relief must be emanating from the corridors of power in Japan and South Korea, the two Asian countries were chosen as the destination for the first overseas business by a Trump cabinet member and U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis. The all over Paris reopened the public Saturday morning less than 24 hours after machete wielding the assailant shouted Allahu Akbar. As Kajal Magnin Bonovic was visiting the United States for this week's national prayer breakfast, he had reason to believe that the trip will be seamless. At the Malta summit surrounded by the deep blue seas where the thousands of refugees die each year, European leaders focus on the devil's elected American president. Washington President Trump signed two directives Friday roll back key financial regulations in the Obama era, including restrictions on the Wall Street banks and the financial advisors who sell expensive financial products with hire. Elon Musk, who promised to use this model, Trump administration banned Senate Advisory Council to request alterations to the president's controversial Muslim immigration ban, said he was encouraged by recent changes to the order and expected more. On evening of Saturday, June 28th, an airport protest raged over the President Trump's executive order of immigration. The man charged with whether the order Homeland Security Secretary John F. Kennedy had a plan. Just how popular is Donald Trump? 2 weeks into the new president's new term, it's a better than some disparate traditional phone poll that used live interviews, including some of the most trusted polls in politics and media report limited support. Rentham, nearly one of the homes in the western section of the town, lost electricity Friday night. Everybody needed to welcome newest, cutest Patriots fan. That testifying than the previously full Falcon 9 first stage booster in late January paves the way for a second launch of the schedule in the northern of March. A few months from now, thousands of scientists will leave their labs and take to the streets to rally to behalf of publicly funded, open, communicated, evidence-based research. NASA has overall this dark cover of amazing Earth views from space. The Space Agency's Earth Power Chromatic Imaging Camera website will now provide daily up close views that are dependent on both natural and intense color. The answer, according to new research, is going to campaign for the weekend, which is enough time to restore circuited and rhythms that are more natural setting, taking the sting out of early starts. Why some people became arranged by sounds bites, such as eating and breathing, has been explained by brain scan studies that condition misophonia is far more than simply dislike of noises such as nails being scraped down a backboard. President Trump's personal physician recently revealed that the president takes a finasteride and drug use to combat ban and baldness. Iran for the heart effect, England and President Trump's immigration ban. Their extended families in Oregon and urged Minister to get to the U.S. for critical surgery. Okay, take a look at New England News report in Hayville, Massachusetts. A fatal fire, 10:43. This media reported that there was one occupant found not viable inside a structure fire marshal on the scene. The NFI ATT. Peter Cheladuzai, 8:10 on this Saturday morning. Time out for sports report. Last night, the North boys basketball team defeated Ashland Caucus 58-53. While the girls basketball defeated Ashland 50-46. Boston Celtics beat the LA Lakers 113-107. Tonight, Boston Bruins be at the Garden Ting on the Toronto Maple Leafs. Game time 7 o'clock. While the North all continue to game against Durfee Hill Tuppers and Fall River. Houston Falcons owner Harvard Banks says quarterback member will be financial reward for the MVP worthy performance this season. Russell Westbrook decided to defend the word losing on Friday. Normally, when players take a game and signaling annual winning games of teams, they decided to sign early on. At first quarter, maybe early in the second half. New York Giants wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr.'s own athletic showman and family. His cousin Trent Beckham recently had a trial with the WWE. Peter Challenger's on is now 8:11 on this Saturday morning, and it's time now for a traffic and transit report. Let somebody in between you with us. Subway system, it's looking good on the commuter rail, looking good, and on the ferries, they are looking good. Okay, taking a look at houses and buses down in New York City here, where if you are driving the southbound side, back on the east side right now, Midtown Manhattan, Midtown Tunnel, both ends back to Queensboro Bridge to the westbound side, back up Grand Central Parkways, back to 670 to Flushing, 270 to the eastbound side, back to Park Slope, 270 to the southbound side, westbound side, backed up to the Flowers Expressway in Brooklyn, Interstate 78 back to Jersey City, Cross Park 6 bridges backed up on the southbound side, Route 2 on the westbound side, it is backed up around Marlborough. Houses and byways of Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Lincoln, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, highways of Lincoln, and New York State. Interstate 81 both ends back to Pulaski down in Cicero, and 41 on both ends back to the Fulton stretch. Peter Childers, 8:12 on this. Saturday morning, and it's time now for a weather report here, and it is a clear and cold start to your morning here. And looking at radar, and it shows some snow showers around the east out of Cape around East End around Chatham and east of Yarmouth, and some spotty snow showers west of Albany and searching at North Albany and Northern. And down around Norwich. And zooming you out a little bit, so some spotty snow showers east of eastern Nova Scotia and north central New York and searching at West New York. Around the Buffalo area and search at East Central Ontario and Northeast Ontario, and some spotty snow showers south of Quebec, and some spotty snow showers in northern Michigan and the north central tip of UP and Michigan here. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, increase of cost about 31 degrees. Westward about 9 to 40 miles on the side, 24 miles an hour for today. Podcast about 19 degrees, southwest about 5 miles to 7 miles an hour for Sunday. Mostly cutting podcast about 41 about 26 degrees, southwest about 7 to 14 miles gust side, 25 miles an hour. For Monday, south about 37 degrees, west about 9 to 11 miles gust side, 25 miles an hour. For Monday, and chance of snow bay after 5 a.m. Mostly clouds going to about 21 degrees and just made your 30% for Tuesday. Snow like before 1 p.m. Then rate of snow between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Then rate after 4 p.m. 138 degrees, just made your 8%. Tuesday night, rain lower at 35 degrees and just made your 8% for Wednesday. Rain likely rain before 9 a.m. Mostly clouds about 53, about 27 degrees. Just reached at 6%. Thursday, most sunny podcast about 34, about 17 degrees. And for Friday, sunny skies, how about 30 degrees? In Taunton, it's 21 degrees in fair skies. In Norton here, it's 20 degrees with fair skies. And in Mansfield, it's 19 degrees. And that's going to be it for the Peter Channel Saturday morning news on the Saturday morning. February 4th, 2017 on a Saturday morning. I appreciate it. Good morning, goodbye to the night. Good day.